pretty excited about this one. The city of Lafayette bought the Lafayette Theater downtown on Main Street a number of years ago. And the Lafayette Theater started life as a movie house and then was majorly renovated about two and a half decades ago now. And then after that renovation, that was sold to another investor group from the family that had put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into that renovation. And they had kind of turned it into a live music venue. And it lived a life as that, but for better or worse, that just didn't seem to be a sustainable business model here in the Greater Lafayette area. So the city stepped in and bought it. And I'm rather excited about this. It's been in mothballs for the last couple of years now as the city has been putting together plans and financing for how to deal with this going forward. And the city of Lafayette has announced that they're going to put $19.4 million into a renovation of the Lafayette Theater. What we did know already is that the Civic Theatre is going to be the resident company there, much like the Lafayette Symphony Orchestra is the resident company at the Long Center for the Performing Arts. That is indeed owned by the city, but is run by the Long Center for the Performing Arts, LongPAC, the Performing Arts Committee. So I'm rather excited that the city has decided to put money, some real money into it. 19 million is, in my mind, in a theater, because theater has a lot of demand. It's got a lot of amenities that the audience want to see. Obviously, good seats, a welcoming lobby, new carpet, all that sorts of things. But there's also a lot of technical elements, sound and light and staging stuff. So nothing cheap about a theater. And I'm a big proponent of having amenities in a city that make a city livable beyond just having the basics of housing and maybe some shopping. And I truly believe that this sort of public interest in bringing more amenities to the Greater Lafayette area is really important to keeping our quality of life here up. So they're going to start this renovation in August, and it's going to run for about a year and a half, just inside of 2 years, wrap up in March of 2028, getting new first and second floor seating. As I mentioned, a whole bunch of theatrical equipment. I think this is going to turn into a crown jewel of the downtown area. They're going to add an elevator. They're going to work on ADA compliance. They're going to work on things like being able to load in and load out. That's get the staging and everything that you need for a show in and out. If you've ever been in that space, access to the stage area is basically through a double personnel door down by the stage space. As you can tell, I like theater and theaters a lot, so I'm really excited about this. One of the big controversial things about this renovation is that the city went to the Lafayette Historic Preservation Committee for a request to replace the marquee with a video board. Now, because of its historic status, wasn't just such you can't just do that. You can't just put up a video screen in place, but they have promised that this video screen is not going to be used as a video screen, but rather as a quickly digitally marquee, as opposed to having to send somebody out on ladders to change light bulbs and put that in. So $19 million into the Lafayette Theater downtown, wrapping up in March of 2028. So stay tuned to @Loft Live for updates as the work continues and we start to hear about grand openings and all of the great events that will happen there, and the Civic Theatre becoming the resident company at the Lafayette Theater. And if you want to make sure that you stay up on all of those updates, hit the like and subscribe button.